Hi everybody, I'm chilling in my bedroom with my buds. I'm in my bedroom, yeah. You know, I've been having like this reoccurring dream, and basically, the I'm kind of nowhere but everywhere, like in the sky where the stars are. But the stars, they begin to speak to me, okay? And I don't know what they're saying right now. I'm still sort of getting there, if you know what I mean, but it's the same thing. It happens every time. So they like speak to me and they say things, and I'm not understanding 100% what they're saying, and they're like glow it, like they get brighter and they like speak to me, and then it goes from night to day rapidly, just sort of in the area, you know, like in the sky, and then the sun, the actual sun, speaks, and the sun, the sun says, the stars are all the watchers of the earth. The gods, goddesses is what you call them. They are not what they appear to be. The sun then goes on to tell me that he's what is known as the creator, and he permeates the creation and the energy that's needed for the earth to go around. Now, this dream is extremely reoccurring. It's quite a lot. Then meditation, I've been going on a journey, a very strange one, spiritual one, obviously. I'm on a spiritual journey because I'm trying to find a lot of things out, okay? It's something that you have to do alone, and I'm doing my best to find the answers that I think I need, or, you know. But anyway, in meditation, I am in a forest, and the forest is absolutely stunning. It's like my dog's on the bed. Lola, come here, come say hello. And yeah, and I'm in this forest, and the soil is damp, okay, and I'm laid in the soil with all these big trees around me. The big trees sound like the whispering, which is not unusual because I hear that anyway, but when I breathe, the soil breathes with me. And then the birds come in and the birds land on me, and that's as far as I've got in meditation so far. But I wanted to share my experiences, obviously, because you never know how many other people like have had similar things. I know that when I put my feet in the soil, just generally, I can feel how the vibrations altered. I can feel the, I don't want to say heartbeat as such, but I guess, yeah, I can feel that pulsation, you know, and how it's changed. But yeah, I wanted to share because you never know how many other people are having like odd dreams and things like that, and I'd really like to know. I would love to know who's having strange dreams. Would you like to tell me about them? I'd be so interested to know. Because I know that that's my dream. It's reoccurring, and every time I have it, more's exposed. But then again, I am on a spiritual journey. I know now that I'm not really from here as such, and where I'm from. I know. I don't want to. How can I put it? I'm trying to think of a way to word it better. Maybe I should explain when I know more myself. But me in general, I've always had an obsession with sharks, but been scared of dark water. Now, not your nice Caribbean, I mean like dark water that you can't see what's underneath it. But yeah, I have an obsession with sharks, with whales. Not so much dolphins. So there's a reason actually behind that, which I never knew until recently, that there is a reason behind it. I also know now my fairy's name. I also know where she's from. And I also get on with her more now. I understand why. and I understand her more. I'm still trying to work out other things, because there seems to be a lot, and I've noticed when I sing particular songs that brings them forward. Yeah, so if anybody is like had any strange experiences, or, you know, I'd really like to know. I'm really interested. I wonder if everybody else is like feeling the same thing and going through the same thing. It'd be so nice to like see. It would be cool. So, as you know, my life growing up, it was hard, okay? I didn't have a great upbringing. I didn't. I had the best that I could have at the time. And I had losses along the way. Of course I did. I've been through quite a lot. I had to have counselling. Absolutely. I am not ashamed that I had to have counselling. I am not ashamed that I needed to go somewhere professional for help, because guess what? That's why I am like I am today. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I was so depressed and so confused with my life and who I was and the things that had happened to me that I did try to take my own life, and I did succeed. If it wasn't for the professionals, I wouldn't be here, because they did an amazing job, and here I am. So, and I'm not ashamed of that, okay? I'm really not. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've been through, or who I know, or who I don't know. I'm not ashamed to tell you that, yes, guess what? I'm a Libra. We are creative. We are sort of really out there, eccentric, you know, very artistic, but also we're way too nice, okay? That's just pure and simple. And that can be taken in a very, very wrong way when you are nice to someone, trust me. Yes, I did glamour modelling. Sure did. And I was a dancer. Sure was. Why? Because it paid for me to get through college. You see my qualifications, okay? They don't come on pennies. They are expensive. So yeah, of course. I used all that. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I didn't do anything wrong. You know, I didn't hurt anyone. I earned my own money, and I made through college. Ooh. That's Lola. I have lost children. More than what anybody knows, actually. My first wasn't even my choice to what I went through. And if you message me, I'll tell you privately. Absolutely, I will. Why not? That's what really did it for me. Probably the last straw. You know. Then I had my first, and then obviously I've got Joel and I've got Christopher, but I did have miscarriages in between. And then I lost a little girl later on, and she was a little girl. And I called her Elisa. That was her name, Elisa. That's what I called her. See me Lou babe. Me Luby's here, look. Honestly, these dogs are like, they just don't leave me alone for 2 minutes. It's so funny. So no, I'm not, and I've had to have counselling, and I have been at the lowest of the low, and I have, you know, done things that maybe people would be like, well, why is she not ashamed of that? Because you want to know something? We all go through really bad things, but it's how we come out of them in the end, okay? It's finding that right path, and it's learning to accept you for you, and learning to love yourself on the inside as well as the outside. All that is an absolutely big sort of journey, I guess. My son's shouting at the dogs. Yeah, so it's all such a big journey, and we all need to take that journey. And you know what? I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my life. I am. I'm independent. I definitely don't need anybody, I don't need a man in my life. I don't. And you should, you know, everybody should feel where they can be independent and be themselves. Whether you're with someone or not, you should still feel like you're okay to go and do your own thing. 100%. because it's what makes us the way we are. It's what grows us in ways that we can't grow otherwise. And I think some people don't get that, you know. They really don't. But yeah, I should go into more detail, and I'll definitely do that. But it's going to be in a book anyway, so it really makes no difference, you know. Everything's going to be in this book. Everything. It's going to be in my book.